what a nice way to start the festive autumn season with a pretty wreath. You will need a plain undecorated willow wreath or any type of wreath. I picked mine up at the craft store. Hot glue gun, thin green craft wire, yellow glass flat beads for highlights. I'm using one of my pumpkins that I marbleized with nail polish. That's in another video you can check out. And I did add here faux autumn flowers. I picked an orange chrysanthemum and also this white flower with little green accents. I wanted to get a nice contrast between the orange and the white. As you can see, I'm playing with exactly where I want to put my pumpkin, which for me kind of is the most important part of this wreath. So I'm going to start with that. Because of all the little branches, I have to really add a lot of hot glue. I kind of place it facing the front so that when you look at it, you're going to get a pretty full view of it. At the same time, it's slightly tilted inward toward the center. I use my clippers to clip off little stems and pieces of the flowers. I don't want to overwhelm my wreath with orange, and at the same time, it definitely is the highlight portion of this wreath. I secure as needed with the wire. Now that I have 2 pieces of orange to base this lower portion of the wreath, I go around decorating with my nice white highlights from my other stem. Where I need a little extra securing, I bring out my glue gun and just tap it a little bit to put it into its place securely. I'm feeling the need for a little extra orange around it, but I don't want to do a heavy orange, so I rip off some of the leaves and secure them into the wreath. I take a few of the leaves and cluster them into little flower, just more like a highlight of orange. The white and the orange are really starting to give a nice contrast with the brown background of the willow twigs into this autumn prettiness. I also tear off some of the green leaves in my little flower arrangements to secure into the circular wreath. I am constantly sitting back and evaluating my wreath and seeing if I like the balance of it. Now I want to add just a few highlights of those glass beads. I put a heavy amount of my hot glue gun and just secure it here and there for a highlight. Because of the hot glue gun going back and forth, I get dried little strands of the glue that are kind of wispy, so occasionally I just grab them and pick them out of the way because they're unnecessary, of course, for our pretty wreath. Adding a few more highlights to my wreath. I'm nearly complete. Just want to see the balance of it. I feel pretty good about that, and I think I'm done. Cleaning the strands of hot glue and grabbing some ribbon. To finish off this project, I decided to add a little pretty addition of ribbon. I used a maroon and green, the colors of autumn again. I tied in a knot so I can hang it on anything. The finished product is fresh and pretty for the autumn season, greens and oranges, a hint of white, and also that pretty little highlight of glass beads. It's fun to hang your wreath, of course, but I also use it as a centerpiece, highlighting it with a black plastic pumpkin or a really cute little hedgehog dish. Wishing you a happy autumn season and creative endeavors.